Good morning, everybody. I'm running really late this morning. It's already breaking day, good heavenly day, and I've been up for 2 or 3 hours already, but I had a lot that I wanted to do, and taking an online class and just doing all kinds of things extra. So that's the last thing I needed was something extra, but I am. So I'm going to show you what I've got here. I don't have as far as I wanted to get so far, but as I do the pages, I don't embellish as I go. I do the basic page, and then when I get done with the book, then I go back and embellish. I may embellish just a little bit, but I don't embellish a whole lot. So let me show you what I've got here, and then I've got 2 or 3 things that I want to go over. I've had some questions come in, and I'll go over those really quick, and we'll talk about the Friday freebies in February for this week and how that's going to run, because some misunderstood last week, and I don't want any confusion or any hard feelings or anything like that. So this is what I have so far. That's my cover, and that will get just a little bit on the front, not much. That is page 1 and 2. I really want my book to look very aged, so I aged some coffee dyed some what is this? Cheesecloth. And so I put that behind the Old Country Church and some creepy cloth behind the Lord's Prayer. And that will get a lot more. There will be a lot more done to that page. And then I went on to the next 2 pages just to get them started. This will be next week's pages. And this is the Bible. What I did to do this was just take a big doily. And if you don't have one, just tear a big piece of paper or whatever, or just put it on the page if you want to. And I put the Bible there, and this is the Heart-Worn Bible, and I love that poem. And it says, the Bible wore an imprint, the cover soft from use, its pages rubbed and wrinkled, in the binding coming loose. And it just goes on and on. It's just a really sweet poem to go with this Bible image. And this is just an image that I found on Pinterest. It was a printable image, and I just printed that off. You will find lots of images on Pinterest, and you will find lots of images just by Googling, and they will say they're printable images, or they are, oh, what is the word? I'm Russian and I can't even think. But, you know, royalty free, you know, they won't have copyrights and things on them. Some of those things you can use. So I go and hunt, and if I find an image I really, really like, and it says, has a watermark or a copyright on it, I just go hunting to find something similar that doesn't. So, and you can find some things that are almost the very same, and you can find some things that are the very same. So how those people copyrighted something that is supposed to be free, I have no idea. But anyway, this is what I have for the next 2 pages. This page I'm going to work on just a little bit more, but what I'm going to do is go through and finish my pages, or do the basics in the pages, and then come back and start over. This is showing the page, so there will be some fabric or something down behind that, and that piece is not torn to fit perfect, so there may be something across here. You know, I don't know. There's just going to be lots of ideas for each page. So that is just, again, a big paper doily, but you can just tear some paper and put it in there if you want something to hang over. I love hangovers. And just for this video, I just stuck some laces and things in here to hang over. Let me show you real quick. And I'm the world's worst at just really doing this fast. I just stuck some old rags and things in there. I love rags. I am a Raggedy Ann person in the Barbie doll world, let's say. So it just makes me feel good. I just love the look of that, just those rags hanging over. That is so me. So that's what I've got so far on the book. This is very simple. If you have any questions, just comment below and ask me a question. I'll check this several times during the day, just real quick, the comments, because I'm not on the computer during the day. I just don't have the time. But I do check the comments. I read everyone, and I'll click the heart or whatever. I'll comment if it needs a comment. But leave the comments. And speaking of the comments, let's just talk about that real quick. That is how we're going to pick the winner for the Friday freebies in February, this week and next week. It will be, I'll just pick a day, Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. Or if I do another video during the week, I'll count that one in too. I'll just decide which day I want to count the comments from. And I'll just count the comments, the individual comments. Not if you commented twice, you'll only be counted once. But I'll count the individual comments, and then I'll put those numbers, 1 to whatever, into the wheel. If there's 25, 1 to 25 or whatever, spin the wheel. And that wheel online will tell me who the winner is. So that's how we're going to pick the winner this week. I don't even have Mare's mailed off yet. I'm going to mail it today, but she's been out away, so I wasn't in any hurry. But I'm going to get that mailed today, so she will have that soon when she can get to it. Let's see. So that's the way we're going to pick the winner this week and next week. I'm going to count the comments under one of the videos, just one of the videos, and I don't know which one I'll pick yet. I'll decide that later. I'll decide that Friday. I may wait and count them on Saturday and decide from Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I just don't know yet. So that's how we're going to count it. Nobody is going to get left out. There's going to be lots of these giveaways this year. Lots of giveaways this year. Here and on the Grandma page. And the Grandma page is Junk Journals from Grandma with Love. So I want you to come over and join us there. That's one of the reasons I ran so late this morning, because we had a new member in our Junk Journal group. And I was checking her page because I was filling in for Mare again. And I was checking her page, and oh my gosh, her page, it was just had the most wonderful stuff on it. So I got hung up on that page, piddling in the morning when I'm supposed to. That is my busiest time of the day, from like 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. when Geezer gets up. So I got hung up on that page, and I could not get off of that page. She had the most wonderful things on there. So, let's see, what else? Coffee dyeing. Somebody posted on the Grandma page and wanted to know about coffee dyeing, or mentioned coffee dyeing. She said she'd put some things in, some coffee water to soak overnight, and she was anxious to see what she had this morning. Good heavenly day, you don't have to soak things at all. You don't have to soak them for 5 minutes. I dip them and wring them. Dip them and wring them if it's fabric. And even that, sometimes it'll get it a little bit darker than I want to get it, and I'll have to run some water over it to lighten it up just a little bit. So you never have to soak fabric. I do soak the clothespins, and I soak them for about 5 hours because they are hard to get to soak, to stain. But okay, let's see. Coffee drying. It's just dip, the papers. Dip and put on your cookie sheet. Dip, put on the cookie sheet. It just takes a second. And then I bake them for about 2 minutes at 350 in my oven, and I stand right by my oven. I put several cookie sheets in there at the same time, stack the cookie sheets, and I stay right there with it because, well, I'm off center, because I just don't want anything to happen. I mean, it just takes a little bit doing all those cookie sheets at one time, and then I just stack the papers. And I do iron my papers because they are really crinkled when they come out of the oven. And so I iron that stack of papers, and I'll just put them in a big stack, and then when I need them, they're there. But I do that almost daily, the papers I'm going to need for that day. Okay, let's see. Hobby Lobby's having the trims and laces and things on sale this week, and that is the one that's on the roll. There's all kinds of laces and trims, and they are on a roll, like $1.99. So if they're half off, I think they were half off. If they're half off, they'll be $1. And they're going to be $1 to $2 or $3 at the very most. There's very rarely you find a roll of trim that is $6. So half off wouldn't make that $3. So I always stock up on a little bit of trim when I can get over there. I don't go that often. I don't even remember the last time I was over there. It's been weeks. But anyway, that's on sale today. So be sure and get over there. The stickers are also on sale if you think you want to put stickers in your book. I don't use stickers because I don't know how to take that shine off, and I don't want the shine. But I do use the lace trims. I ordered some, and they just came over the weekend, and I'll go over to the sale if I can get over there. So I'll have that. I just want to let you know about that. So if you need to get some, you can get some too while they're on sale. I did see a Jenny Miller video over the weekend. She did a little tutorial, and I hope she starts to do a lot of those because I love, 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 love Jenny Miller. She is so down to earth, and I just love her, and I love her videos. But she was telling if you use coffee stain and you put it in a spray bottle just to do a little page or a little image or something, or if you put it in a jar to in case you need a little bit more later in the day, or a couple of days away. If you put a cap full of alcohol in that coffee water, it will not sour or spoil nearly as fast. So I did that to my coffee water Saturday. I think it was Saturday. I'm not sure. Yes, I didn't do anything yesterday. So I saw that video 2 or 3 days ago, and I did went right in there and mixed up some and put the alcohol in there. So just a cap full of alcohol in your coffee water if you're going to put it in a jar or something to save it for later. That will make it keep a whole lot longer. Okay, I think that's it. This is the little freebie that's going to go out this next weekend, or it's going to be, the winner will be chosen next weekend. And we don't know who's going to get that one yet. Mare got the last one, and I'll mail that this morning. Okay, let's see. I think that's it. I'm going to get off here and get busy. I hope you all have a super duper grand and groovy day. I hope you get a little kindness and spread a little kindness absolutely everywhere you go. And listen, if you have any advice on my videos, let me know. I know my lighting is not good. I know some of my images are not as crystal clear as they need to be. And I'm going to work on that. I have tried to work on that, and I made it worse. I'm going to try to do it right. And we'll see where we go with that. I'm going to try to get a lot of work done in the room today. Geezer's going to be out in the workshop because we have some warm temps today, so he's going to be outside working, and I'm going to do some speed cleaning in the house and in my workroom and all that, and I hope to really make a lot of headway in there. But anyway, if you do have any ideas or any advice on my videos, let me know. Be kind, but be truthful, and we'll see what we can do here. We want to grow, and I just want to do it to reach more people because this is the most relaxing and enjoyable hobby. I mean, goodness, I've had so many hobbies over the years, painting rocks, and I'm going to mention that soon because spring's coming on, and I'd like to see a bunch of you painting the kindest rocks and putting them around your own hometowns. That's just a good thing. You would not believe the cards and letters and things and private messages on Facebook and even on the rock page. We have rock page 618 Rocks from Metropolis, Illinois. And I run that page, and you would not believe the messages that came into me there when I was really doing it heavy. And I did do it last year, but I'm about the only one still doing it in our area. But I'm going to get back on it really quick. I mean, really soon. And I'd like to see some of you doing it in your own hometown. It's a very simple thing. You can get the rocks out of your yard. You just need some flat rocks about the size of a quarter or a nickel or a $50 and wash them, sanitize them. I spritz them with alcohol. We'll go into that another day. I have a video on it somewhere down in in my videos on my YouTube channel. But I would love to see you do that. You just put a word. You paint the rock and put a word on the rock. Inspirational, motivational, whatever. I usually put love always, love one another. I like to use the word love, so that's the kind of thing that I put on mine. Very simple. My rocks are all over the world. I have gotten messages that you would not believe that because I put them at the Welcome Center. That was clever. I put them at the Welcome Center, and they have ended up all over the world. So I'm just so thrilled with that, and the same thing can happen for you. And in doing that, you will be lifting up and encouraging other people. I had one girl send me a note and tell me that she was going to college, first year in college. She had cried. She'd been driving across country, and she had cried since she left the house, feeling she was doing the wrong thing. She didn't want to be that far away from her family. And she stopped at our Welcome Center, and she found one of my rocks in the little rock garden there. That's where I put them. They have several rock gardens, and I put them in all of them. And she said, I can't remember what the rock said, but she said she picked up that rock, and it was just like God talking to her. And from that minute on, she was fine. She said she wiped her eyes, blew her nose, and she thought, I'm doing the right thing. I'm going to keep going. So she said that she was going to fix that rock so it would mount on the dash of her car and always be there. What a wonderful thing. So, okay, I'm going to get off here. Hope you all have a super duper grand and groovy day. Love you.